The Guardian from Destiny versus Tenno from Warframe. If they went head to head, who would come out on top? Today we discuss these mysteries. This of course has many factors. Who is the Guardian fighting? Which Warframe is being used? The point of this video is to discuss some of the lore of both games, present some scenarios, and decide who might be able to win. Of course, opinion is involved, so leave your own thoughts in the comments down below. The character you play in Warframe are called Tenno. These were humans aboard a colony ship, which got sucked into the void and changed forever, granted powers and new abilities. Long story short, the Tenno became warriors able to tap into a conscious state and control what's called Warframes, mechanical and biological suits that each possess different abilities in their own right. The suit itself, the Warframes, can die, but the operator controlling it is still alive, likely safe inside their ship. Tenno have many capabilities. The operator themselves without the suit have powers. These include the following. They have void beams, void blast, void mode which they can go invisible with, pretty much in their natural state where they can summon powers from the void. Channeling into this conscious state and using Warframes in battle allows them to expand their abilities even further. But operators by themselves are still pretty powerful. Immortality, as long as they still possess Oro. The arrival of the Traveler changed Sol System in tremendous ways. Human lifespan tripled. Colonies were built on other worlds, and humans would try to expand among the stars. This all changed though when the Traveler's ancient enemy, the Witness, made its way to Earth with the Black Fleet, causing the collapse and destroying nearly everything. Not many humans survived, but those who did would rally underneath the alien sphere and build the last safe city. The Traveler, in its dying breath, would create the Ghosts, small companions to seek out dead humans and resurrect them. Guardians don't remember their previous human life, but are now protectors of humanity and the last city. Guardians can be 3 different classes: Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. They wield the light from the Traveler, powers in Solar, Arc, and Void, and also of the darkness, Stasis, and Strand. They can wield normal weapons and also crazy exotics.
Fantastic work!
Guardians have some abilities they can use: grenades, melee, and a super to cast, raining down chaos over their enemies. In the lore, Guardians can basically spam supers and even chain different supers together from different subclasses. In gameplay, you of course have a cooldown.
2 o'clock, medium range! You're welcome!
Everyone with me, now!
There's Nova Bombs of Void Energy, a tether to slow down foes, a Sentinel Shield, and Stasis to freeze enemies, just to name a few. Guardians excel in a variety of combat situations. They can double jump, blink out of existence for a moment, and even go invisible. Guardians have a companion called a ghost who first revived them. The ghost gives them some knowledge about this broken world and system and is their source of immortality, as long as the ghost doesn't die. Let's now get to some of the comparisons. Tenno are connected to the Void. They were humans, but now they have these Void powers. So the Guardian would have to kill the Warframe and then kill the operator using it. And even then, the Tenno still likely exist in this Void itself. So personally, I'm not sure if anything can be done about that. Unless the Guardian somehow could destroy the whole Void, which seems like a pretty big task. So Tenno are basically immortal. I believe in the lore of Warframe there are only a few cases where some of them have died. On the other hand, you have the Guardians, who also have a spark of immortality. Guardians are immortal as long as their ghost is still alive. If the ghost is destroyed, the Guardian can be killed permanently, as seen with Cade in the past, and even Hive Lightbearers the Guardians fight today, squishing their ghosts.
Hey, help me out here, little buddy.
So theoretically, a Warframe could kill a Guardian, just wait for its ghost to pop up so it could revive it and then take out the ghost too. There are also other ways Guardians can come back though. Crow made a wish to a Nahamkara, a wish dragon, and Cade came back in the final shape, but that case is quite rare. So we have Tenno who are immortal and tied to the Void, and Guardians who are immortal but can be killed if a ghost dies. With the Warframe's arsenal and movement capabilities, weapons, abilities, powers, they would be a menace to deal with on the battlefield. Guardians can have some pretty crazy movement too, like blinking, dodging further distances with exotics like Mask of Bakris. But Tenno are much quicker. The Guardians do have some abilities that could slow down Tenno though, suppress them if that works, and even tether them to destroy the frame. If the frame is destroyed, maybe they can quickly get to the operator's ship, destroy the operator. In my opinion though, Tenno could easily move about in battle and have a higher advantage at taking out the Guardian. It would be cool to see a Warframe like Frost up against a Dawnblade like Osiris raining down solar swords from above though. Things get more interesting of course when you try to pick specific Warframes and most powerful Guardians like Osiris and Ikora. Even Saint 14 who took out armies by himself for over a century. But that goes even more down the rabbit hole. Warframes grant different abilities. While all Guardians have the same abilities depending on the class, some like Saint can be more ruthless than others. Things get extra crazy when you use your conscious mind to control a Warframe and head out into battle. Each suit gives you 4 unique abilities and a passive. Mods can also change the experience and how the Warframe plays. Some frames are good for offensive damage rolls, others are good for support. For example, you could have Frost, who has Freeze, Ice Wave, Snow Globe, and Avalanche, which you guessed it are great for freezing enemies. Or you can have a frame like Wisp, who is more support, but can literally open a portal to the sun and kill enemies with solar plasma. There are tons of different Warframes you can play. There's even Primes and Proto-Frames. So of course we're not going to dive through every ability from every frame, but you get the idea. So all in all, in the end, I think things could be pretty close depending on which Guardian and Warframe are fighting each other. And unless we had a way to test this and seen some cutscenes and interactions between the companies who make these games, we won't really know, and that's the fun of discussing this together. Warframes are fast, but can a tether slow them down? The Guardian switching to Golden Gun with a Nighthawk to do a tremendous amount of damage. With the movement of a Warframe and the tons of frames available, in the end, I personally think the Tenno would come out on top. So we'll give them the win for this video, but definitely let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And in case you missed it, we've done some other comparison videos here on the channel. Master Chief versus the Guardian, the Flood from Halo versus the Vex. And if you'd like to see some more Destiny and Warframe content in the future, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.